So, this is the box. This is the box that I will be opening. This is full of, well, it's got dust on it, but it's full of embarrassing ass, like, love notes, maybe more stuff to this man that I thought I really liked. Very embarrassing taped box of fuckery. That could be cutting a box upside down. Alright, how about we start from the side? And then go from there. Yep. Alright, there we go. Not open enough for me to grab something, so let me just slice more. I will say ahead of time, I am not determined if I want to keep this stuff or not still. This is the best that I could do, so here's the stuff. I already see notes. I see an old diary. Okay, so notes. Notes. This box smells horrible, and I can guarantee you it's because of the inevitable dead rose that I've put in here. Yes. Sort of. We'll get to that. I don't even know where to start. Do I have dates on these? Okay. This does not have a date on it. This does. Okay, so maybe we'll see how much private. Rough draft. Okay, that has a date on it. This also has a date. This comes before this one. So, I don't know. I think I'll do this one first, because I feel like it probably actually came first. Then we'll do the dated ones, then we'll do this. This was definitely my freshman year. This is probably actually near the end, so I will... That was not my senior, or my freshman year. So this came before this. Okay, we'll read these. These are really early, so we'll actually start with this, because this dates back to 2009. Okay, so first of all, here's the, like, opening little thing. This says, most of these notes are to the Shippuden Sasuke, now a different name. So, that was the username on YouTube. That was the username. I don't mind using them. He has me blocked on Instagram, and not on Instagram. Maybe on I don't know. I could still look at his Instagram if I really wanted to. On Facebook he does, though. I don't know why, though. It's not because of all this. This is, like, long past. So I don't mind. I won't say his name. Maybe. I don't know. Some know who he is, other don't. Sorry if you don't. Just don't fucking be in my business, alright? He is my love, heartbreak, and problem. Not yours. Certainly not your business. Stay the fuck out. And for the love of God, don't fucking rip notes and pages. I will find, then kill you slowly. This is your warning, bitches. Signed, I don't know if you can see that, signed Caitlin. P.S. A reminder, I only write note to him here because I don't want to bother him too much. So I would write them here so I wouldn't physically bother him. This is not a full notebook, but it's halfway full. Then I have hashtag stalker and hashtag rotten girl grotesque romance written here. I believe I wrote this here because I would take this to school with me and write, so I didn't want people to read them during class because people would steal my stuff. So on first page it says most of these are irrelevant. Okay, so for example, Thursday, July 31st, 2009. I'm so bored. I want to stay home though, so I'm good. Okay, so these ones are irrelevant. These aren't actual... Oh, I have glitter on me. Great, that's never gonna go away. These ones are just regular entries. Okay, so here we go. La-da-dee-dee-dee-do. Okay, so this one was an entry. So, 6/4/2012. So, about the Shippuden Sasuke. I'm going to probably call him that and not his real name because I know I call him his name. He still never tells me anything. However, he started being really happy, nice, friendly. It's so much of an improvement. He hasn't been on in forever. Every day I think about him. I told him everything, that I love him so, so much. He told me for a while he felt the same way, but now he was unsure. Then we were role-playing, like, as characters. This is, like, something that used to happen on the internet. I don't think it happens anymore, but you would, like, play as characters, and then, like, for the role-playing, you'd, like, insert, like, asterisk marks or, like, parentheses for actions. So I said then he kissed me, but it wasn't really, like, a physical thing. It was just a, like, sentiment via the internet. I don't know if kids do that anymore. Who knows? So he kissed me and said he had to go for a while and said he'd be back. His status bar on YouTube. So this was like an old version of YouTube's. So, y'all, you might not remember this unless you were on YouTube back then. Status bar on YouTube says, I'll be back eventually, just please wait, everyone. Since my account was terminated, this was an old account, I had to find him. Thankfully, I remembered his username and sent him a few comments on his page and a PM. When PMing somebody on YouTube wasn't like a huge ass fucking ordeal. I hope he gets back on. It feels like forever, though it's been almost a year or two. Is this love? My heart skips beats. I find myself smiling when I think about him. I call him my best friend. All I want is him, but I'm afraid if we end up dating, we'll fight. We'll get into an argument, and then we'll stop being friends. I would cry forever. I'm 15 now. Internet dating should become a realization by now that it's not safe, but all I want to hear from him, it doesn't have to be exact, but maybe something like, I love you, you're my best friend, I love you, I can't date you, but I want you to know that I love you. Then a hug and kiss, or both. I don't know what I would say, but at least I would know, or he would hate me forever and I'd cry. Oh well, arg. Frustration. He needs to get on. My heart, my heart is being awkward with it skipping, and my tummy, I can't read, is flying with butterflies. I love him so much. He saved me. This got dark really quick. Now I'm skipping this part. That got dark. After that, I said, well, enough moping, on to the next subject. Oh my god! I internet dated somebody who roleplayed as Sasori from Naruto. I dated him for a while, and he broke up with me to date his best friend, who was also a guy. He played the character Deidara. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. That was like the sweetest thing that happened, though. Sasori and Deidara are history. Don't know what happened to them. I got into my first date with somebody. There's a video about it called My First and Worst Date or something like that. It's 12:15 in the morning. Good morrow diary. What? I just drew like his username and like one of my usernames at the time. Oh, this is really scratchy. Hello. Oh, so I wrote the Shippuden Sasuke a note on the 14th, and I'm going to send it on the 21st. Tomorrow, so like this was wrote June 20th, 2012, because I told him. So I gave myself a week. Basically, I told him everything I could about myself and asked for it in return. Oh, here it is. That's this. Okay, so what I did was I wrote questions because I wanted to at least get to know this person a little bit better. Friend or like relationship or not. So I said questions to ask. Favorite color, hobbies, favorite animal, hair, eye color, birthday, favorite letter or number, favorite show, least favorite color, animal show. What do you think about art, reading, poetry, writing? Your idea perfect of a girl or guy. Favorite video games, do you like science? Favorite books, authors, favorite songs, artist. I'm doing like that because it's got a parentheses S at the end. Real first name. He had told me before, but I just forgot it. Preferred nickname. And then I wrote a legit note. Like, I remember writing this note so many times in notebooks. I also wrote it in like a art sketchbook that I had. I believe this was probably written in, yeah, this was written in 2012, so freshman year. So here's the note. Here's the note that I relayed. It's not to be stalkerish, trust me. I'm curious, you know? I'll answer them too. You can ask me anything, deal? You don't have to, but like I said, I'm curious, smiley face. Also, I'm wondering if and when YouTube changes. This is when YouTube started to change drastically all the time, and it still annoys the living shit out of me. When YouTube changes its channels, the email address you use so we can email, chat, whatever, I'm usually not on, but I can be, or I could give you my address and write letters. Whatever works. It sounds stalkerish, very stalkerish. Honestly, I probably wouldn't reply. I just trust you enough. Oh, I also have a Facebook, so that could work too. That's where we got our Facebooks. Okay. Sorry, I've recently been sending lots of messages. I missed my best friend. Cat emoticon face. A long time ago, you said you lived in... I don't know if I said that, but I'm just gonna not say that. I have Verizon Wireless, so if you also want, I have a cell phone to text and call on. This is not to stalk you. Promise.
Trust me.
I'm just a curious cat. I have some questions to ask. I'll answer them too. Then you can ask me anything, deal? Oh, this is the other version of it. You don't have to, but like I said, there was an unnecessary comma there. But, like I said, comma, I'm curious, smiley face. Or since it already happened. And it's like, hey, come to think of it, if and when YouTube changes its layouts, which should have already happened by this time, you could exchange emails to chat or whatever. That made so much more sense, because I read that and I was like, what did I mean? It's not a big deal if no. I just don't want to stay here if this persists. I'm not usually on, but I can be. Another thing could be we could exchange addresses and write letters. I do that with another pen pal. Yeah, I remember that pen pal. So it's not weird. She's a cool girl from Michigan. Yes, I do remember her. Her nickname is Cheese. Oh, I have a Facebook as well and a cell phone. I have Verizon Wireless, so if you live in the 50 states in the US, I can text. I think, if I remember right, you said you lived in... Right? This sounds stalkerish, really stalkerish, and honestly, I probably wouldn't reply. I trust you, however, that's why I'm saying these things. The little mountain eyes. My phone gets unlimited text calls, too. That's all I said to that. Okay, well, that's that. Okay, so back to this. I hope he reads it, but I am worried he might think I am being too clingy. It's smaller print... and 4 pages front to back. Oh man, I also set a time for it, and I have to send it all at 11:05 p.m. June 21st, 2012. I wrote the note awaiting my death sentence since I sent it. Here's this. It says, I think it's not to be, which is total copyright to, my god, The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's why the book smells. There's this. There's also glitter everywhere. It's a little hard to see, but you can see it. There's glitter everywhere, and there's like an extra little note. It's got a very bad crying eye. This page smells. Ooh, this is really small print. August 29th, 2012. Do not want to make assumptions, but the Shippuden Sasuke obviously got on and changed his statuses. There was some girl named... Is her name that? That was not her name, so I can use this. Janet, or something like that. So my heart tore to pieces when I read that. Currently, there is no message for me in my inbox. I don't think I will be getting on anytime soon. I should have known this was coming. With what he said before he left, being basically, he said, at some point I felt the same way, but now I'm not sure. That means in a nice way, no, I don't love you. I was ignoring my hopelessness and such, but today, this morning, it dawned on me. I've never ever had a chance. All morning, I was being quiet and mostly on the bus. I was trying not to cry. I remember this because I had Evanescence's new CD, and there was a song called My Heart Is Broken, and I listened to that. Not intentionally to listen to that, but I was just like, shit. That was a bad song to listen to. It was hard, but I managed. It kills me, really. I was really in love and still am. They say you never forget your first love, just like you never forget your first kiss. This is true. Like, I think about this dude all the goddamn time, and it's ridiculous. But it's true, and it's really silly. Well, now I've had both. The kiss was gross, like the physical kiss. Again, video, you gotta see it. My first love won't go away. At this point in time, I've decided that I shouldn't get my hopes up. So what? I should listen to myself and take my own advice. I'm a teenager, and love shouldn't be the first thing on my mind. Yes! When I am 20, 30 years old and older, I'm sure I will remember him because he was my first love and my first guy friend. It's not the end of the world, though, because I am still smiling and laughing like always. Maybe if I'm... Oh, that was so sad. Maybe if I'm skinnier, this will all go away. Man, that was such a great, like, ending, and then that just dropped so quick. Oh, man. Here's the rough draft. So I had a poem published in a shitty book. It was called My Best Friend. That was about this motherfucker. Here's the, okay, so there was another letter that I had written. I don't know if it's coming yet because it doesn't have a date. Okay. Rough draft, ... I have been doing a lot of thinking and I wholly believe we should stay friends. I mean, I'm actually a pugnacious, obstreperous person. Way to use your vocab, Caitlin. I'm really only very cautious with what I say to you because I really like you. I very strongly do not want us to be a couple who will get into a quarrel and never speak to each other again. That is the last thing I want. I am pretty whiny and needy, and I can be a very depressing person. I am very angry all the time, too. I apologize for every bit of trouble or unease of your mind. If not the most important of all, I'm not the most attractive person, and why, oh why would anybody date someone attractive? It makes no sense. Shit face drew a smiley face next to that. Or my best friend, too. Why would I ruin it that way? You can ignore everything I've said in the past about love, okay? October 2012. My dear beloved, every day I think of you through stories, music, television, everything reminds me of you. Yesterday and today were the best days I've had in forever, it seems. I love you, I miss you dearly. When I think of you, I still get butterflies in my tummy. Songs are always in my head that remind me of you. I truly love you. I truly miss you. Please still be my best friend. I will always love you and will always need you since you... blah, 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 blah. Again, no, we're not going to get into that depressing issue. I will always keep you close in my heart, always. Always. Why? Well, silly, because you are my true love. Smiley face, heart, Caitlin, Josie, P.S. Did I mention that I miss you so much, it hurts. I called him just Sasuke. Today is Halloween, my favorite time of the year. Anyway, so Mother says I can't go trick-or-treating, I don't have a... Okay, this is basically me, like, talking, like, as if I was talking to him. I love Halloween, like, I love you. What the fuck? So my favorite holiday being... my ruined, and you not being here just kills me. It's not fair. December 8th, beloved. This is the second note this week. How dumb, right? Anyway, today has been a big reminder of you. I have even listening to the two songs that remind me of you the most. Broken by See-Through featuring Amy Lee and Broken Wings by Flyleaf. What? I don't deserve you or anyone else, especially blank. This is somebody that I had met afterwards, and that was their cosplay name, but if they watch my videos, I'm not sure they do, but if they see this, because they totally could, because they moved over from my channel, I don't want them to know about this, because it was such a stupid little crush that faded like in a week. Anyway, I'm sorry, I want to cry, but I don't. At the same time, I won't though, not while I'm writing to you. Oh my god, what the hell? This page! It leaked through! I thought I found someone, but yet again, I was led astray. When will it work for me? Never. However this may be, I am not mad at blank. They had several accounts, but they talked to me on two different ones. Somehow, it's my fault. I am the one who believed I fell again. I know these notes here will never cease, and, well, they have. At almost 16 years, I should not give up. You let me on without knowing. At least I hope you didn't know. I was led on but I don't think it was intentional. Please do me a favor and be happy. Even after all this, I want you to be happy. You too, blank. I don't know why I wrote to this person through this. It's not a big deal. Do something you love, but don't hurt yourself and only think about others. Be selfish, both of you, which is true. They had a horrible issue. We have an issue with being selfish. Dear, scratched out, love, I do not think of you as much. I do not think of you as much. Sorry. Maybe I am finally learning. I am in Flex again. Flex was like a end of like a day thing at school. It was kind of like a study hall. And I randomly thought of you. I guess it is a good thing, or else I would be sitting in my chair doing nothing. I wonder, how are you? How is Janet? Or do you know if she is okay? I bet she misses you terribly. Are you all right? Oh, this hurts. I apologize. I don't know what else to say. I hope you are well, happy, and your life is good. Goodbye. December 6th. Dearest, beloved, hey, how are you? I'm sitting in Spanish 2, and I just randomly thought of you. Here in Illinois, it's finally getting cold, like December should feel. I miss you. That's weird. I'm done. I really am. If you don't want to talk to me, fine. I know you were on. At some point you were. Please, I'm done with you. I still love you, but I'm done. I wish you wouldn't ignore me. It hurts me more than you... It hurts me more when you do. Just tell me I'm annoying. Just tell me I'm clingy. Just tell me. It will hurt way less than being ignored. Just the thought of being forgotten hurts. Just tell me I'm stupid, then we'll be done. Forever. Only memories will remain. It really will be just a last goodbye, but just say so. Just tell me. Tell me. I put like a laugh. You know it's an awful thing, love is. I understand, blank. Oh, this is to, I think it's to this other person. Hang on. This person. This not the Shippuden Sasuke, but this person has made their way into this notebook of quite a few times. I would like to explain it, but again, I feel like they might watch these. They've hinted that they have. It says, dear to this person, I still have feelings for you, but they're different. It's more like siblings. That's a change. See, I told you crushes don't last. It's just, I still love you. Blank. Their name. But you will always be my panda. You know, he liked pandas, I'm sorry. So, side note, period trolled me. So, I thought my period was like, my flow was like really not there this morning. It was still kind of there, so I just had like a liner on. It came back full force. That's why I was up. I grabbed my old art book. There's still room. No, is there room anymore in here? Got like 2 or 3 pages left, but like I found my old art book and I found something. So before we continue, here's an old poem that I wrote. It's called Baby. It's called Baby, B-A-B-Y. And I wrote it obviously feeling for this man still. So here goes. Nobody likes to be alone. Maybe sometimes, but not forever. Life can get confusing. No, you're not crazy. Never insane. If you ever feel lonely, scared, afraid, come to me. You are beautiful, baby. Don't let anyone try to tell you elsewise. Baby, you're perfect. You can have guilt, sadness. You can mess up. You'll always learn from it. That's what makes you, you. You can be perfect without being beautiful and perfect, worthy to others. If you ever feel imperfect, come to me, my beautiful, perfect baby. You're worthy of being just the way you are. There's that. Here's this really shitty heart that I drew, and it says, where is my other half? A few random, the eye of truth. What the hell is that? By the way, fun fact, when I shit, like, on my drawings, like, if I do bad, I write void, complete or not. Here it is. I wrote the Shippuden Sasuke on my old username, just like I did right in the beginning of this, and I sliced it out with red, and it said, stupid girl, you never had a chance, false hope. I wrote that right before. Yes, the picture beside this is really a bad fail. November 24th, 2011. So this was getting before. This is not the 4-pager, but this does have to do with those notes that we had. November 22nd, 2011, to the Shippuden Sasuke. I've been thinking a lot, which is really hard for a dumb person like me, about what I said to you a while back about loving you. I really do, but you're my best friend. I've seen stuff like this happen before. You are eternal friends with someone. You swear your love for one another, but something goes wrong during the relationship, and somehow one person breaks the other's heart. Become enemies and never talk to each other again. I don't want that. Honestly, the friendship we have now is perfect. I wouldn't want it any other way, especially when what in the world, possibly ruining what we have. Sigh. If you were to ask why I suddenly decided to say this, I can't really say. Mostly because I don't want you to pity me, and then one of us somehow in some way ruin our friendship and never talk again. We'd probably die when we weren't friends anymore, which we aren't friends anymore, and I'm fine. So, it's okay, young one. I promise you. May 16th, 2012. Every day I go thinking about you. It's a weird feeling to me. I've never loved someone this much ever before, not including family. I thought a lot, and for a while I thought I was just overreacting to a crush. I've done it before, but I've never said I love you. That should have been my first clue. I am truly in love with you, but to not mess with life and become like the tragedy of Romeo and Juliet. I am thinking of not thinking about such emotions as love. That's really, you know. But anyway, there literally was that. Anyway. His name. Oh, dearest dork. How foolish of me to believe my feelings for you would fade. Are there, and they resurfaced. Selfish, stupid me. You and Janet. I still have no idea if this is this lady's name. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I thought it was that, so we're just gonna go with it. Having problems, and that made me happy. How sick and cruel of me. We established we would never be together. My feelings will never fade. You're my first love, and I will never get over it, no matter what. Though I promised I would never write to you again, this needs to be said. I can never get over you. Never. Someday I'd like to meet you. Someday. I'd like to attend your wedding with the woman you love. Someday I want you to have this journal. That is where the box comes in. I boxed all of this up with the intention of getting his address someday, sending it to him, showing him all of this, showing him my insanity, and then just being like, but that was funny, huh? You do what you want with it. Keep it, burn it, bury it. I just want you to know how much you actually cloud my mind. I love you. I cried for you, hurt for you. I yearn for you in this one-sided love. I want my first kiss to be yours. I said this because that kiss that I had shared with that man in that video that I talked about, I don't consider that a kiss. That was horrible. I've had kisses after that happened with other people, so, it's not a huge deal. This was written... I don't know why I wrote that. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, no! Okay, I read that wrong. I wanted my first kiss to be yours. Okay. If I had waited until I met this man to kiss him, then I'd be shit out of luck. I cried when it wasn't, which was true. I did cry when it wasn't. I cried because I was told it wouldn't happen, and I gave it to a man. I wanted to say who, but I said you. So, it says, gave it to a man you only wanted sex. But it should say who only wanted sex. And I know that if for some reason someone decides to marry me, I'll cry because it's not you. My stomach hurts. I feel like I'm crying, though. I am messaging you on Facebook now. I feel you are just obligated to talk to the young fat girl, but whatever. Wow. I just lied. I'm not doing my homework, I just lied to you. I'm not doing my homework. I said his name. I had to cut it out. I'm writing this to you. I just took my sweet time and read this whole journal. I stalked you, basically. I'm so sorry. I'm a freak, but God, well, I need to finish my homework. See you in my dreams. Yes, I love you, you spaghetti munching freaky dork. He likes spaghetti. 10/27/14. Maybe someday I'll see the light and realize I'll never be loved by you. Oh baby, just lied you. Blah 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 blah. Love me, I'll believe your lies. Please let me hear those 3 words. I love you. Why not me? Really, I know I'm big, but that can't be the only reason you wouldn't love me. Right. That was written sideways. I have to block the name because it's there. It's written sideways. Just saying. Now I have drawings. May I have this dance? And these are emo little... Let me see if I can... These are emo little drawings. So there's that. 10/27/14. These are all the same day. I lied. I'm still writing to you. Same fucking day. Oh my god. It's the kind of love that gives you butterflies, that makes you aware of everything and everything about yourself. The kind of love that says, I want to marry you. I totally forgot. I think I told you this. I wrote a poem inspired by you and it was published. I'm done now, I promise. There was the poem. Why did I skip? Okay. August 1st, 2015. 15. This is the last entry in this journal. 2015, 2 years ago. I was still writing to this fucker. Hey, it's been a while. My heart's pounding right now. I want to say that it is getting easier to forget about my feelings for you. Time, I guess, really heals things. So much that I almost want to send this to you. Just so you can see how wonderful you were to someone. And that you are a wonderful, decent human being who has feelings and is so real. I wanted to say that I do love you, but you are not mine. You never were and never will be. And that is okay. I saw you happy with someone else and lived. If I am not the one, then I am not the one. I never had a chance, and that is okay. As I said, you are a wonderful human being, and you deserve a wonderful, beautiful human being in return. I am neither. Here is my last note I am wasting on you, I promise. At one point you may have cared, but not like I had wanted. I was in denial, and when you had gotten a girlfriend, which was that Janet person, I don't think that's the name. I think they're long broken up though, anyway. I had been so jealous. I wished for her and you to not work out, but you were so happy. I felt awful, and when you guys didn't work out, there you go. I got my hopes up. Again, I never had a chance. I can't imagine how you must feel though. I sound like an obsessed stalker. I've been writing notes to you for years, and you get none of them. If you ever read these, I'm so sorry because you must feel so creeped out and violated and might want to have a restraining order put on me. Again, I am so sorry for the weirdness I have put you through. Really, I am. If you ever read this, if you ever have not read them, read the attached notes, please. That is the last entry in this book. No, it's not. May 9th, 2017. Hey, blank. My panda. My spaghetti-eating anime nerd. How's life? Sorry, I don't know why. I just wrote this, and I don't even know what's going on. May 9th, 2017. Hey, blank. My panda. My spaghetti-eating anime nerd. How's life? I would look to see if you worked out with Janet, if that's her real name. But on Facebook and Instagram, you have me blocked. Actually, on Instagram, I blocked you, but that's because you blocked me on Facebook. On Facebook, you blocked me randomly. I know why, actually. You shared anti-Trump articles and memes left and right. Even though you're Mexican, you love him. Again, you love all presidents and worked and wanted to work on writing a book about all of them. How was college? How is the book coming? Are you married? Have kids? Sorry. Have kids? Is life treating you well? This is the last note ever to you, hopefully. You led me on, you lied to me, and avoided me. You could have told me how you really felt, dude. It isn't hard. I know I was completely obsessed with you. Horribly obsessed. You weren't a horrible person, but now I see you weren't a good person either. If I had waited for you, I wouldn't be living life right now. If I had met you, I would have regretted it. We're too different, see? You weren't worth all the time I have spent on you. The tears, the joy, the worry, the anger. You did some amazing things for me, dude. You did. And I'm thankful and appreciate that. I also did the work on myself, though, so I have to give credit where credit is due. For some reason, you inspired me to do this. However, I did most of the work myself. I helped dig myself out of depression and total body hate. I'm now a rather happy and confident and intelligent woman. Not really thanks to you. It was all my doing. No thanks to you, really. I hope you're living life, because I am now. So, guys, that was that. That was an hour's worth of horribly stupid notes to a man that it didn't really even matter. Don't let people affect you like that. Don't do it. So I have to work on editing this monstrosity now, so be sassy, be naughty, but don't be a hoe. I'll see you guys whenever I make a new video. Bye!